написать, что мы делаем?
Да, сейчас напишу комментарии. Я думаю, что мы в директе.
Прекрасно. Ну, напишите.
Все, Моника здесь. Hi, Monica. Okay, now we switch to English.
Hi, Monica.
Okay, so what do we
Here is coffee and chocolate book.
Paris.
Oops, sorry.
Coffee and chocolate. Hello, Monica. Okay, so I'm putting this and a cup of coffee. That's fine. Okay. No, not this. And then now I need to like this, right? Perfect. Yeah.
Hi, Olga.
Hi, Olga.
Hi, everybody. We're really happy to be seeing you during this live today. Second live for Sandra,
yeah.
Perhaps the 10th live for me. And we're doing it together because we want to show you a bit of great Paris coffee and chocolate places. Me for chocolate, this is our coffee ninja, this is our chocolate ninja. So we're just here at Strada Coffee, which is...
So yeah, so we will do like this. I think like I will film Elena from the side. Sometimes I'll switch to my face because I know it's all digital, but you know, for me it's super important to have like eye-to-eye contact, even like if I look at myself right now.
Yeah.
But still, I know that people are watching, so it's important. And I will switch around to show you around. No, not like this. Not like this.
No, you just click twice on the camera. Click twice on the screen.
No.
Ah, there we go.
Here we go. Perfect.
Hi, Yulia. People.
No.
Nope. Yep.
Sorry, just
Modern
a little
technology.
Modern technology. Yeah.
That's alright.
Okay, that's fine. It was difficult to do. So we are now already in Saint-Germain, and we'll show you around. This is a really nice place to come for coffee if you are in this district. This is super lovely place. You can see it's Strada Café, Strada Coffee. This is how it looks like, and it's super lovely, guys, and it's super close to the metro station if ever you want to take a metro. If not, it's super nice place. You'll see like next we will walk you through like Panthéon, Jardin de Luxembourg, and just lovely streets. So we're sitting here just finishing our dessert, and so
lovely
you can see
just
the super lovely interior. I'll show you around now, and super lovely stuff actually. So that's how it looked like. And here, guys, you have filter coffee, which is for me just like perfect. So we'll come around here to show you a bit. Okay, so that's, you can see the interior. And this is a quite big place for Paris, you know, and people are here for studying, as you can see. Like many people have laptops, so that's a perfect place to come to study, to work on something. And the guys are super lovely.
I think we can go to the fountain now.
Yeah, so I think we can show around a bit the city. Hello everyone. So, and Elena, could you repeat, like, for maybe someone who just joined us, what are we doing today?
So we're doing a live together with Sandra, who's behind the screen now, but you'll see her soon, I promise. A little coffee and chocolate tour in Saint-Germain-des-Près and the Latin Quarter, which is both a student, busy, vibrant community, and also a really posh bourgeois community. So we'll show you a bit of both. Now we're heading to the Pantheon, which used to be a church, and now it's a museum. So let's head over there. And,
yeah. So just say bye bye. Merci beaucoup. Bye bye. Okay. So Okay, so today with Elena we will talk about coffee, about different types of coffee, about our favorite coffee, about Elena will tell you about chocolate, about her favorite patisserie, right?
Yeah,
Pastry,
so it's gonna be a bit of a food porn live today because we're talking about food a lot.
Yeah.
Because both me and Sandra are really huge foodies, and if you ever come to Paris and you ask yourself what are the best places to eat at, I guess we would be one of those who could help you with that. So here we have a really nice boulangerie.
Okay, so yeah, here just we're next to the metro station Cardinal Lemoine, and here you have just in the entrance super lovely boulangerie. Up.
Some traditional pastries.
So yeah, we have eclair, we have what do we have? We have tart. So yeah, super classical French dessert. Up. Alors.
Really
So
sunny in
we move
Paris
on.
today.
Oh yeah, today actually the weather is. Yesterday was raining.
Yeah, and today it's plus 30, so we're having a bit of a heat wave, but still enjoying. Tell us what the weather is like where you are. I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to see where you're from, which cities you're watching us from. We would love to know that. So yeah.
Oh yes.
This is a typical kind of 19th century architecture of Paris. Kind of look that
you'll see this.
many people are looking for in their photos, and I guess there are many locations here. Smaller student street, which if they're not filled with students, you can always find great spots for photos. So definitely check out the Latin Quarter for nice photos if you're looking for something more original than just simply Notre Dame views.
Yeah. Oh look, we have Las Vegas, USA. Wow.
Even Las Vegas.
Even Las Vegas.
Cool.
Yes, Monica from Rotterdam.
Great.
We know Monica. We suppose it might be rainy in Rotterdam right now. Actually, it is in Paris these days, except of today. Appa.
So as you can see, the city. You will see that the city is quite empty. Even though it's the end of August, so people are slowly coming back after the holidays. So.
That's true.
But the fun part is it's still quite empty.
As you know, actually, I'm not sure in other, even European countries, August is such a vacation month. But in Paris, even the supermarkets, in the grocery convenient markets are closed because, everyone is leaving Paris, and it's really perfect month to come to visit Paris.
True.
But in order to come to a nice coffee shop or nice restaurant or cafe, whatever, you should check first if it's open. Because we were lucky that Strada Cafe is open without vacation actually.
Yeah, true.
But so many coffee shops are now closed, unfortunately and sadly for us who are still here and not on vacation. But anyway, yeah.
Lovely to be seeing you people join. Hey everybody.
Hello, thank you for hearts. Oh,
Thank
people
you
are
for the
sending hearts
hearts.
for us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful flowers also. Even though Paris, I guess, it's not a very green city. Not the
That's true.
of the Paris of the European capitals, but still.
Yeah.
And
But
if you
what
go-
saves Paris is like this little gardens, like
True.
somewhere, everywhere actually, where you cannot even expect this.
And if you go to the left, we have our Rue Mouffetard, the famous student road where there's a lot of bars, a lot of really great authentic ethnic restaurants, so Greek,
Yeah.
Moroccan,
Oh yeah.
great vegetarian places.
And for the best crepe, I think
Yeah.
you should go there because
Yeah.
people have a line even
have to-
plus 50. I remember one summer I came here and I was standing actually also in this line in plus 50 to have the best crepe
I have to
in
explain
Paris.
what crepe is because crepe
Yeah,
in English
crepe, yes.
is crepe. So but it's not exactly what. There's nothing what you think. This is simply pancakes really,
exactly.
really thin.
It's thin pancake. Yeah, it's a thin pancake
with different
flavors. And what is your favorite?
I don't really like them, so I can't really say.
Oh my gosh!
And as we're passing by, as we go into the Pantheon,
yeah,
this is the college of
Henri
Henry
Ducasse.
IV.
Yeah, the Henry IV.
The king.
You can see the architecture up.
Yeah, it's quite strict on its own.
Quite strict, yeah. There's an architecture.
But yeah.
And we are already heading to Pantheon. Hello people, thank you for joining. We have some new people, joining. So still, it would be lovely if people who join could write what city they represent. We would be super happy. Okay.
Great. So the Pantheon was built. She's going to be a bit of a historian because I'm a historian by my first education. Because Sandra is our filmmaker today, and I'm the historian. So the Pantheon was built in the 18th century, 1758, and it looks older. I mean, to me, it looks old.
It looks older for you.
Possibly think if you've traveled a bit. I don't know if you hear me well. If you've traveled a bit, you could possibly think of perhaps 2 or 3 buildings in the world that resemble this. So think of, St. Paul's Cathedral in London.
Yeah.
Think of Washington DC and that as well, and also think of St. Isaac's Cathedral in St. Petersburg with the same kind of dome.
Yeah. And also, of course, we have Pantheon in Rome.
Yeah, Pantheon in Rome.
Yeah.
The person who's been to Rome thinks of Rome. I've been to Rome, so
Coming soon.
that's the first idea that comes to mind. So
Yeah, so now we are from there behind. We'll pass to make a circle.
Yeah, we'll go a little circle.
Go a little.
And just on the other side, there's the library, which is called... Yeah, that's the Sorbonne, and there's also the library, which is called...
And right now, actually, guys, we are at Place Saint-Geneviève, which is right now this. You can see the architecture. So this is a cathedral.
Yeah.
Up. It's really beautiful, which is right behind the Pantheon.
And what those details, it's
Hello
just
from
amazing.
Moscow. Hello.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. So actually, if you know, in Paris is quite flat city, except of the hill of Montmartre and the hill of Saint-Geneviève, which is here. We are now, let's say, on the hill. Yes. So
it doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't feel at all like this.
Before we descend to the Luxembourg Garden. Huh?
But soon, from here, we'll go to Luxembourg Garden and we will go really down. It's not like Montmartre hill, okay? I think it's about 6 meters only, this hill.
I think
as I know, maybe a bit more, but not as big as Montmartre hill. So yeah, and actually Saint-Geneviève now is a symbol of protector. She's a protector of France. Up.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but I mean, the Catholic tradition still has a lot of saints.
That's true.
And those saints' names, you can see them all over France and all over Paris. Who sang something? So Saint or Sainte would be the
Yeah, and I think it's beautiful to keep the traditions.
Yeah. So I guess it's
just
similar to the Russian traditions with Lenin or Stalin, something, So I guess it's still same.
Actually, there is a fact about the movie Midnight in Paris.
Yes.
There was filming just there on the. There is a little up. I'll try to zoom a bit. So right there is a car, but behind this black car, there are steps where they were filming the movie Midnight in Paris, while the main actor, I don't remember the name, unfortunately. If you remember the name,
bad with films.
Of the main actor.
Please tell us.
Yes. So he was sitting just there behind this car on the steps when this magical mystery car passed by and took him to this journey to the 20s, to the times
Yeah.
where I really dream to come to be there. Okay.
Yeah, let's head over to the.
Yeah, we are going like to Luxembourg Garden.
Yeah, if there's any little. Like I was saying just before we stopped, one of the prettiest libraries in Paris where you can subscribe if you're just a student or if you're living in Paris. You can also subscribe to the library, which is just here. And if you type Bibliothèque Saint-Geneviève, you'll find that it's enormous. But it's closed now, so I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID has changed a lot of things. So.
Okay, so now we are turning to. Okay, so maybe we can talk a bit about
The chocolate
Pantheon.
and the coffee.
Ah, okay.
Sorry?
It was like about Pantheon. Okay, so yeah.
So now
Elena already made a presentation of the building, history, and
but you could tell
as
us
you know,
on who is buried there.
who is buried there.
Yeah,
It was
now
like,
it's a huge.
yeah, actually now it's like, yeah, many people are there. It's a huge tomb, and but actually, you know, historically, in Pantheon, it was a cult of Catholic religion. After it was again transformed to a tomb of honored people of France. And okay, as I'm a philosopher, I can tell you, one of the great French philosophers of the 20th century, whose name is Henry Bergson, is also there. And I learned it really. I was working on his philosophy like for 5 years, and after when I came to Pantheon and I found his name, I felt honored too, you know.
Yeah, and obviously the bigger guys as Voltaire or Mirabeau. And
it's true.
Others are buried there as well.
That's true. There is
a grand, huh?
Yeah, and actually you see like there is a French flag, which wasn't there historically. I think it's like quite recent that they decided to put a French flag there.
Yeah, it's funny actually. You know, I guess from a historical point of view, you can start looking at the columns and then think, you know, the heritage of the Greek Empire and then the Roman Empire, and then obviously, you know, with the goddesses and with all the people actually portrayed on the top. I would not tell which goddess it would be, but I think it would be either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun how in Paris, you know, the Roman heritage, even coming from Rome and from the 19th century, when the Empire, the style of, you know, of the empire, of coming back to the Roman essentials, the Roman traditions, was really in vogue, you know, and people were recreating those antique.
It's true, yeah.
Buildings and what have you. So it's really.
And actually, you can see it's written aux grands hommes la patrie reconnaissante. So like the country is grateful for these honored people. Okay, there is a funny fact. Mirabeau, it's a French writer. Also, he was working like a journalist, and he was a politician, and he was the first to be buried in Pantheon.
Yeah.
And the first who was kicked out from there because after the ceremony, in a while, the French government found out that he had some shady affairs. So that's why he was kicked out the first.
It's sad to be kicked out from somewhere when you're dead already, you know?
And now I think as we are going, He's back, you think?
I'm
Okay.
So
Maybe.
yeah, lovely view. This is one of the places where people actually occupy all the street to see the fireworks. If it's for the 14th of July or whatever. Usually the street is usually full of people because there's a nice view on the Eiffel Tower. So that's why everything that's happening on the Eiffel Tower, firework-wise, really well visible.
It's true.
So now you know the spot where to see fireworks if ever you should come on a national holiday to France.
Oh, Julia asks us how many degrees. Well, it's 33.
Yeah,
I think it's
something.
33 today, but we're quite lucky because
We have some wind.
we have some wind and it's quite cloudy today, so that's fine. Okay, so as we
How's it going? I'll just ask the second question to Julia. How's it going in Moscow, Julia? What's the weather? How's the weather treating you, huh?
I'm actually not sure if Julia is in Moscow or in Portugal. I don't know.
I think she's in Moscow, but do confirm, Julia, where you are. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah. The weather has been funky the last days, but anyway.
And meanwhile, maybe this is actually
An observatory.
observatory of Sorbonne University.
Yeah.
This dome that you see there. Yeah, that's an observatory of Sorbonne. And meanwhile, we are actually trying to find out if we can get inside, not being a really Sorbonne student.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
keep you posted. We're gonna keep you posted on that. That'll be a secret one-day tour or one-night tour to the Sorbonne
Exactly.
Observatory. With
Okay.
Sandra.
So while we have time, maybe Elena can tell us something about chocolate, because today we wanted to really show you chocolate place, coffee place.
Yeah. So basically, I started being really interested in chocolate maybe like 2 years ago, and because as a pastry chef, you work a lot with it, and what is happening a lot in Paris, what's happening all around the world is that people appreciate, just like with coffee, they try to find single origin chocolates that taste differently, and they have a lot of character in them, and that they can be paired with different ingredients, with different flavors in your cakes, or simply enjoyed with different types of wine, with different types of coffee. That's what they call food pairing. And let me just look at this fabulous, some fabulous bookshops, which is also a Paris specialty. I know, chocolate is great, but still, we'd like to show you a bit of everything. So those really fun places where it smells of books, people are passionate, people can just spend hours sitting on the floor, reading, looking through books, and where you can lose me for a day or maybe two.
Yes.
Easily. Or Sandra as well.
The same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So getting back to chocolate.
Yes.
Yes. So chocolate, high quality chocolate, has been quite in vogue. My favorite expression for today. It's been quite popular in the recent years. So, and hopefully we're gonna see a chocolatier today who is doing this kind of chocolate. So he picks the cocoa beans himself, and then he works them in a special manner to bring out the best of the flavors. So Strata Coffee is doing about the same with coffee, for example.
Yeah, actually it's really nice. I was super curious to know from you about all these procedures, the process of chocolate making.
Yeah.
Because
it's
I think it can be
to
quite
coffee.
similar,
Exactly.
to coffee
and
making.
Tea and
Yeah.
coffee. So quite a bit of products. It's really it's a question of what the potential is behind the product and how you can work it to maximize that potential. So that's really cool. So we're descending to the Luxembourg Garden, which is amazing as usual. Hopefully,
Thank
won't
you
be as
for
many
heart.
people. Yeah, and it's getting more and more crowded from Paris day by day, because I guess there's quite a few European tourists who come. So if you're in Europe right now and you're considering coming, now is the time, because later on it may be a bit late, in the sense that either there will be a second flow of COVID, or there will be more people coming anyway. So the less people in Paris, the more pretty it is. And summer, I guess summer is the time to do some road works, as you can see, you know, we're crossing some yellow bricks and stuff, so it's a bit of a, Paris is being renovated just like what's going on the city. So yeah.
Okay, so we are crossing.
We're gonna cross, and yeah, perhaps show you a bit of the garden and yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just walk here
Yeah.
through the garden.
Yeah.
We'll show you a really nice place to take some dessert and to have some good coffee next to the Luxembourg Garden. And after we are going to a chocolate place, right?
Exactly.
Pierre Marcolini.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
it?
he's a Belgian chocolatier, but he is present in many states around. He's present in Belgium, obviously in France, and he really pays a lot of attention to how he well, whatever you like. Let's just cross. To how he chooses his beans. So that's the reason why it's so interesting. More people joining. Howdy, everybody. Really nice to see you.
Hello, guys.
Not many of you, but anyway, we're still happy to see
Yeah,
however many there are. I understand many people are, as soon as lockdown was out, or we were out of lockdown, people, you know, finally were free to be doing whatever they wish.
It's true.
So I guess, yes, like Sandra was saying, you know, these kind of gardens are really a safe haven, a green heaven in the heart of Paris, because there are no, compared to New York, there are no big parks or no big squares. It's really all about the little, you know, the little squares.
There is a question from Monica. Marcolini, is he Italian originally?
He has Italian roots, but he's from Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously Marcolini. But he's a Pierre, so he's Belgian.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for the question, though, Monica. I appreciate the questions. Yeah,
So-
if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Yes, just like let us know. And we are now in beautiful Luxembourg Garden, which was actually inspired by Florence Boboli Garden. I think, Monica, you know more about this, because me, when I was in Florence, I really wanted to go there, but unfortunately it was closed, so for the next time though. And so a bit of history about Luxembourg Garden as well. That was Luxembourg Gardens was actually, let's say, established by Marie Medici,
Exactly.
and after her
Good
inspiration, of Florence and of Boboli Garden, as I already said. And for me, actually, this district, especially Luxembourg Garden and everything which is around, like all those streets around the Luxembourg Garden, it's, for me, it's linked directly to Lost Generation, of course, because I'm a huge lover of all the art pieces, literature of art of Lost Generation. And just like here around Luxembourg Garden, there was Gertrude Stein, Ernest Hemingway, Scott Fitzgerald, yes, and all those people hanging out around, renting small apartments, and walking every day through this beautiful garden.
Yeah, it's funny how a certain neighborhood can really make you think of a particular person or of a particular era. For me, it's not as strong of a connection because I'm not that much of a fan of 20th century poetry and
I'm
writing.
a huge fan.
But I think it's just because perhaps I don't understand it as well yet. So
I think
obviously
for
the
you
museum-
it might
I'm a museum
be
itself.
perceived differently because you're historian, and
True,
maybe
and I'm more into medieval stuff and more into the older stuff, if you wish. So yeah.
And there you can see those building is Montparnasse Tower, so much unloved by Parisians.
Yeah, as they say, the ugly
Still,
the ugly part.
the ugly part of Paris. I don't know. For me, I think it doesn't bother me. I don't know.
It's nice for a change. I mean, at least it's another landmark when you know where you are in the city. If you see the Montparnasse Tower, you can kind of situate yourself, It's like the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
You can situate where you are if you're lost. So, that's the Montparnasse Tower. I'm kind of here, so it helps. So yeah, one of the favorite pastimes just to chill in a chair as Parisians are doing. As you know.
Okay,
but
and
mostly,
meanwhile,
mostly people who you see now would not be Parisians because Parisians would be out all August. So would be somebody trying to play Parisian, but not really, just like us. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're heading.
Okay.
We're heading to the coffee shop that you were telling about.
we'll check 13, yes,
13.
13 au Jardin. So now we'll see if it's open. I think it might be somewhere here,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. And meanwhile, okay, let's talk about coffee.
How did you come to coffee?
How did I come to coffee? Okay, to be honest, that was one of my little dreams, and still. I wanted to become a barista.
Uh-huh.
I mean, maybe not to have it like my profession, but I am so much in love with coffee that I think it would be really good to know better everything about brewing, about coffee grains, coffee regions, and all this.
Yeah.
Because for me, coffee, to be honest, is really it's the whole culture, and first of all, it's all about aesthetics in everything.
True.
Visual aesthetics, taste aesthetics, the let's say
The harmony of everything.
artisanal,
Yeah.
aesthetics. Yeah.
Know-how.
Know-how, exactly. And I'm a huge fan of alternative ways of coffee brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I started to learn more about coffee grains, coffee beans, like the regions and everything, I realized how difficult everything is. The whole process. Actually, there are so many nuances that you might. We don't know when we just have a cup of coffee already made coming to us, but behind there is the huge culture.
Yeah.
And,
the work of a farmer, coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything we consume, coming from starting from chocolate, or starting from coffee, or starting from tea.
Actually, everything is starting from the farm where
exactly,
the coffee
where it
beans,
grows.
grow.
If it's coffee or even other products as well.
Exactly.
So I
So
guess, yeah.
who knows? Maybe if there are coffee lovers there, maybe you know how many main steps are there from the very beginning, from the farm, already first step, to the cup of coffee. So give you a little time. If you know, just let us just write in the comments,
Yeah.
just there below. And actually we are here at 13 au Jardin. Nice spot for brunch, by the way. Super lovely interior. And this is this beautiful spot for brunch or coffee. This place uses really good coffee roasters, and they have really beautiful coffee desserts. And it's so lovely. Look how beautiful is this, the building,
And
the
the view,
place,
and the park and
and the
everything,
view.
on the
The
garden,
Luxembourg
sorry.
Garden is just there. So when you're here around, just don't hesitate to come to take a nice dessert and a good cup of coffee. So we are going now to
Saint-Sulpice.
Saint-Sulpice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you for hearts.
Oh, lots of hearts.
Yes.
Hi, Masha. Nice to see people watching. Those people who we know, even nicer. So
Exactly.
That's
We're really
the-
glad to see you.
that's the Odeon Theatre, which is, and there's actually quite a few little cinemas and theatres coming to
Thank
think
you
of
for
cinema.
hearts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
of cinema.
true.
I think of theatre directly because there's a lot of little cinema tech and cinema places where there's art house films. I guess you'd be the one to know about this more than I. But when I was walking around the 6th or even the 5th, I always saw little cinemas with perhaps English films without French titles, or even Russian films, or even some other art house, independent movies. That was really fun.
Yeah, let's go that way. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Thank you for joining. We have Nadezhda. we have a little group. Hello guys. You know? Okay, perfect.
Nice to be seeing. Nice to be seeing familiar faces.
So yeah, we were talking about the coffee brewing and about the main steps, the main procedures from the coffee beans.
Sounds really serious.
Yeah.
The main procedures of making the coffee beans into coffee.
From coffee beans to our cup of coffee. You can take next street, yeah. You can take next street.
Yeah.
And so, we were talking.
Great coffee place.
Yeah, Café Pavan.
Café Pavan is the...
which is closed right now, I guess.
I don't know. I think
Hi, Ninachka. Thank you for joining.
So, yeah, they are closed indeed. I think they're closed for vacation. But this is a really nice spot for, if you like, cheesecakes. Even though it's almost a chocolate, based carte menu. If you see, there's the praline, there's the chocolate tartlet. So it's quite classical. And the guy, Jean-Paul Levin, he's a really famous chocolatier and pastry chef here in Paris. And some of his desserts are actually inspired by Russian desserts. So they have a coulibiac de saumon, which is the coulibiac, or they have the blinis, or they have the piroshki, which is kind of inspired by Russian cuisine, which is really fun. This is not the reason why I came here. This is not the reason why I really like this place. They have a really good tea selection, and they really have great chocolate. And definitely the fact that it's so central, and the fact that it's not as touristy yet, because they opened, 8 months ago, and I was one of the first to come and to see the spot because I was told about it by a friend of mine. So yeah, and I would even go a bit further, but if you want to.
You want to go there?
Saint-Sulpice.
Okay, let's go there. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Depending from which side you want to
I
come.
can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah, ask us if you have any questions, because we haven't received as many.
And once again,
so
thank you for your heart.
Thank you for the hearts. I can't see the hearts, but there's
I
another
can
sign
see.
that we can talk about. The funny sign that we were just talking about, the anarchy sign. And Masha, who is watching now, she asked us, and this is the
Anarchy.
Modern.
The modern, now we know.
The modern.
Exactly.
What was his name again? There was a
I
modern
don't remember.
artist.
A modern artist.
Anyway.
It was locally Nastya
Who suggested the
who told us about this sign.
Okay. Oh well. So yeah, pretty expensive neighborhood, pretty expensive apartments.
The most expensive neighborhood for buying or renting.
Posh people living here as well.
Like Saint-Germain for me, I don't know, there are different types of chic, I would say.
Yes, definitely.
So
The
you can
Montmartre
find
chic.
Montmartre chic. It's more like bohème, like bohème style. It's more like artistic style, let's say. There is Marais chic, which is like free, rebel, and lost fashion tendencies. And there is Saint-Germain, which is also fashion, but high fashion.
Yeah,
and it's really
more,
high taste, high chic, I would say.
Yeah.
Like all the classical French chic style is actually here. And I've seen actually there was one account in Instagram for there was a blogger who was just taking photos on the street of Saint-Germain of old French ladies, super elegantly dressed. Yeah.
That's the time.
That's time.
We have 20 minutes more.
Okay, we have 20 minutes more. I didn't know that I can see the time there. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to say this word, but yeah. Whatever. Let's just see the beautiful buildings.
Yeah.
Beautiful streets.
Look at this. This is kind of Saint-Germain,
Exactly.
Perfumes with and glass
super
bottles.
minimalistic.
This is
Just look.
all about Saint-Germain.
This is about this.
Black windows, black doors.
Super minimalistic.
Classy.
Really? Something?
Yeah.
Anything. Not obligatory about this district or coffee or chocolate. Anything about Paris? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just write down a little comment.
We'll be passing by a really nice Japanese. I think they're still there. Want something too Parisian, but you still want something quite authentic. So I think Paris is beautiful because it's comprised of so many cultures and of so many ethnicities. That's the reason why it's so damn pretty.
Hello, Julia.
Hey, Julia.
Thank you for joining. Hi, Julia. And well, yeah, we're going this way.
No,
sorry.
we're good in
Just
this way,
showing,
but
yeah.
For the chocolatier, I think we can just pass a little bit more.
Okay. So we are going to see
First we're going to the
and to
chocolate
grab
boutique.
probably some chocolate.
Yeah,
And after we can move to Place
the
Saint-Sulpice.
Yeah,
Well, to say come there, to tell you more, to show you.
exactly.
Yeah, beautiful church and beautiful.
But they're open.
Street.
If they're closed, I'll just talk about chocolate a bit more, and I'll show you some of the chocolates that I picked up. That's the Japanese tea house.
This?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
this
how
one.
It's
Okay, I see bamboo.
yeah, it's bamboo, and they have plasters as well inside,
Yeah.
so it's really cool.
Oh, and yeah, here we can see. That's
matcha.
super nice actually. There are some people there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, you can see this beautiful tea cups.
Yeah,
So lovely.
it's really
And des japonais emportés. So you have matcha, sencha, matcha latte, I guess they do, and etc. Actually, we can make a list of nice matcha spots in Paris because nowadays there are really many of them. Oh,
just
it
to
was
see one of
unexpected.
ourselves.
Yes, there are many matcha places actually. Unami.
Yeah, Umami Cafe,
Umami.
Umami Cafe, and
Unami Cafe.
this place. So yeah, and it's
like
becoming
many,
quite popular. Yeah, especially matcha lattes or matcha. This is one of the, just to show you a pastry shop.
Yeah.
So this pastry shop is one of the.
So
The face.
face.
Trying to push the camera. That's one of the pastry shops, which is really well known. One of the oldest. Although the oldest pastry shop in Paris, it dates back to 1683. It's quite old. This one is not as old, but it's still one of the staples, if you wish, especially in the area. You know, with some classical macarons, obviously, and some other classical stuff on the inside with some meringues and some pâte à choux as well, I guess.
Yeah, meringue fish.
They have been less popular recently, I guess, due to COVID. They had some troubles, like many of the pastry people.
Yeah.
This is like, for me, this little part of the street, it's really concentrated in pastry. I mean, there's the tea, there's this pastry shop.
Actually,
another
Saint-Germain is a perfect spot for coffee,
And
for
pastry.
pastry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For nice bar, for a nice restaurant, for everything in general.
We can just cross the street.
We are crossing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another shop there. So this is a shop au meilleur ouvrier de France.
Ah, so the
Ouvrier de
best
France is the best
production.
Yeah, the best professional in the
Yeah.
sphere, and this title is given to people, you know, who compete in a competition, who compete for this title every 2 years, and it's a really tough competition, so it shows a lot, and really great summer selections. You have like some ice cubes, and obviously those are fake, but this is an imitation of a French dessert, which is called vacherin.
But there we can see the real ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks incredible.
So frozen ice cream dessert, some of those as well in the selection. We're just heading quickly to Marcolini. It's hopefully still open, but I'm not sure because most of the times they close on vacation.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see. We got 15 minutes left, so that's alright.
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay, are they open?
they're open.
Yes, they're open.
So, are we taking some little chocolate?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, we can. Let me just, if you want, I'll just get some something? And
Yeah,
I
okay,
can
I'm
just-
waiting. Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, I'm not such a huge specialist in chocolate, but I adore dessert. So I'm pretty happy to have this walk with Elena, because I'm learning as well about all the production, about nice places to come after. This is so lovely. We have Elena there taking little chocolate for us. And up. Okay, so time to talk a bit with you guys. Hi, how are you doing? And so once again, if you have any comments, any questions, any remarks, I don't know, just write down there below. And yeah, so today it's a bit improvised walk. Our goal actually from the very beginning was to talk more about coffee and chocolate, because as we found out, their whole process of making coffee or making chocolate is quite similar, of course, obviously, because they're using like coffee beans. And but anyway, we hope you enjoy like the view and us showing around. We are talking a lot, but yeah. And soon you will have a coffee guide. I'm working on it right now, and it will be more detailed, a lot of information about coffee, about different coffee regions, about different types of coffee roasting, about good coffee places to go, and especially with some bonus for you guys with the interview with the baristas, so who will tell you more about the whole brewing process actually. So that's my passion, and I will be super happy to share it with you. And hello, hi Verочка, thank you. Well, thank you too. And just repeating for some of you who just joined us that we are in Paris. See, in a beautiful district, Saint-Germain, where you can find everything you want. I already told many times that my favorite district in Paris would be probably Montmartre, but I'm discovering Saint-Germain, and I think that will be my second favorite district after Montmartre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's head over. Yeah, just a little box. Let's head over to Saint-Sulpice if we have time.
we have
Just to show
time.
you the church quickly.
What did you take?
Took a little box of
Oh, it's so
of
beautiful.
chocolates. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Their aesthetics is really
Yeah.
cool, and I can show you what's in the box. And it looks almost like it's a wedding ring or something. It looks so bloody special.
I say yes.
I say yes. Well, thank God. She said yes, guys. I didn't even propose yet. She already said yes.
Oh, but guys, how can you refuse this? Look,
Yeah.
just look at this.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go faster to our place where we can finally enjoy this.
Yes. And
I'm impatient.
And
You can see already there where we go. You see this? There where we go.
what were you talking about when I was there?
I was just talking about the coffee guide that I'm about to make, about the district,
Great.
about that. From the beginning, we wanted to talk more about chocolate and coffee, but after it's an improvisation. So
Yeah.
I hope
everything.
you still enjoy this, guys.
Yeah, because I guess Paris and coffee. There's still a bit of Paris in the Paris and coffee, so
Yeah.
we want to show a bit of Paris as well. And so yeah, definitely consider coming. Definitely consider coming and taking a walk around this district here, because even though it's quite touristy and you'll hear a bit of English, it's
Yeah,
still
sure.
worth to go, especially for those kind of look at those shops. It's not a bookshop. It's still quite pretty.
Yeah. Oh, this is Castel Sant'Angelo in Rome, actually.
Ah,
Right, Monica?
would not know, but because people
Yeah.
watching from Rome, or because people who know a bit about Rome.
Yes.
So we will be heading to the right on Saint-Sulpice,
Yes.
directly to the church.
Thank you. And actually in Saint-Sulpice Cathedral,
Yeah.
you guys can find inside, you can find some paintings of Delacroix. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Just a little heads up who is Delacroix, you know. So Delacroix, one of the.
I'm sure that like everyone know his famous painting, Liberty Leading People, right? Yeah.
Next time I should prepare some printouts.
Some printout to make a beautiful presentation.
Just in case.
Yes.
Someone doesn't know, but
Okay, I have my friend joining here. Hi.
hello, nice. Thank you so much for the hearts. Really
Thank you for
overwhelming.
the heart, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Monica, give me chocolates, not rings. I agree with Monica. I would also probably
No,
choose.
but the chocolate you eat too fast, and the ring sort of stays. So unless the ring is made of chocolate. Yes, the aesthetics, more aesthetics of Saint-Germain.
More aesthetics. Oh my god, it smells amazing, guys. Just amazing. Yes. Okay, so we are almost there.
And as you can see, another part of Paris which is on renovations. The church, the right wing of the church being on renovation as well.
Okay.
How much time do we have left?
We have about 9 minutes, but we're already here.
Okay,
It's fine.
we made it.
We made it. Yeah. And after next, guys, just
Racing around
let us
Paris.
know if it would be interesting for you to see more tours, more walks like this about maybe more specific for the next time about coffee places, about chocolate places.
Or not
We could-
necessarily, perhaps something really different.
Yeah,
We could
perhaps
show
something
you
really
some
different.
Rooftop bars or some of the scenes.
If it would be
where-
interesting for you, and
where
maybe
cinema was shot.
if we would go to take some interview,
Yeah, for
like
example.
some information from people working in the place.
Yeah, because sadly today in the Strada Cafe, there's really great baristas working there. But most of the time,
They were
times,
super busy,
Yeah, it
today
is.
because we came like already. It's good to come in the morning, I guess, because in the evening it's always
it's quite crowded.
quite crowded. Yeah.
So shall I try to remember something about this church whilst we're walking?
Yeah.
Look at the glorious fountain. There's the police station just close to the fountain.
So masks.
Asks exactly.
That's though super difficult to wear a mask all the time because it's super hot today. Okay, and already you can see this beautiful fountain in the middle of this square. All around there are really nice restaurants, so you can enjoy the view. Oh my god, and there is some wind and some freshness from the fountain. I just want to go there to swim. Whew. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you.
Sandra is running way too fast. Actually, there was a medieval abbey on this place before the church was built, and the church took actually more than 2 centuries to build
Yeah.
due to different
Yeah,
architects
yeah.
and different. So they began in 1648 and they only finished. So it's 1645
In the
and they only finished
in the 17th century, I think it was like finally
yeah.
constructed.
No. It
No?
was begun.
It was begun, okay.
And then it was finished more than 100 years later in 1780. So what you see now is
For
more
me,
than 100 years
I really
of
like this
building.
place and this cathedral.
To
It's
me, it
really
looks a bit-
massive. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. To me, it looks a bit empty because there's no dome. You know, so you're
But that's what's
imagining-
interesting, right?
It
Because
is,
it's so
yeah.
different from typical like Roman buildings or Gothic
Quite.
buildings.
Quite.
So yeah, there is a guide locally, Nastia, who could tell you much more probably than us about architecture.
True.
Because
true.
she knows all the little details. So up And also there is the fact that the movie called Da Vinci,
Yeah.
one of the scenes they were filming there in this cathedral. So
And another fun fact that Victor Hugo was married here. I mean, he got married here, sorry, in this church in particular. So, I mean, it's not as frequented by the famous, because there's really no tombs of
yeah,
either kings or queens or other famous people in the church.
but
However, some
already
of the
you can
famous
find
people,
Delacroix there. That's
Yeah,
already a lot, actually.
exactly.
Yeah.
Delacroix
would
is out
say.
everything if you would.
So yeah, guys. Okay, let's come to chocolate, please.
Let's come to chocolate,
Yeah.
shall we? Okay.
Shall we sit there?
Yeah, let's take a seat perhaps first. Just too much
Noise.
Too much noise, yeah.
Okay.
Finishing that on the sweet
There
note.
was like finishing bell, you know.
Yeah, exactly, for the live. It was really lovely having you, even though we didn't really receive many questions, but we were really happy that you were with us. Thank you. With us all the time. For now, yeah, Sandra's really.
Yeah.
This is all just running.
It's nice, yeah.
It's quite hot. And
So yeah, guys. But still have few minutes
yeah.
while we're opening chocolate. I'm insisting.
And
So yeah, you can still ask some questions if you have, maybe some ideas, some propositions, some remarks. We will be happy to receive any kind of activity from your side.
kind of fit in the small camera screen. But also another tip, well, not a tip and trick, but also if you go towards that street over there, if you turn right at the traffic lights, also a street well concentrated with pastry. There's a Pierre coffee shop, who is the godfather of traditional French pastry today.
Monica, you're right, let's eat.
Whose macarons, you know, so well, patience, we'll eat. So, and yeah, just basically a really nice street to walk around. I just remember because my pastry school is just around the corner. I remember walking here about 3 years ago because we did a tour of the pastry shops and we tried the pastries and this is where we walked. So,
And of course, all the shopping lovers, welcome to this district. You will find all the best shops in this district.
So
Okay, so we are
there is no really
finally cutting to the step of eating.
I'll
Show you.
As for chocolate, there's no really. It's difficult to choose. If you're asking yourself how to choose a great chocolate, well, first of all, TripAdvisor is your great friend, but also think of who is standing in the line for the chocolate. First, if there's a line, and if there's a line of French people, it must be damn good. So we have here. This is
about
a really,
chocolate, yeah.
This is a really small, what they call the. Le Grand Frisson La Découverte, so it's like a little box that they give, so they have like a bigger one. And we have some ganache, which is simply chocolate. We have some praliné, which is nuts, together with caramel, blended into a paste. There's also some crunchy sweets. There's also cœur séduction, I don't know which this one is.
Yeah.
So basically, French sweets like that, they're based on two types of sweets. It's mostly ganache, so chocolate with cream,
Yeah.
and also the praliné, which is basically nuts with caramel blended into a paste, which gives a crunchy, nice effect to the.
And I
to
think
the
it
sweet.
was Pierre Marcolini who was mixing like different flavors, and it was quite unusual. And
he does a lot of seasonal collections, and every summer, for example, we have nice tastes coming
40
out.
seconds.
40 seconds, okay. Well, we'll be signing off.
Which one should we
I think.
choose first?
Yeah, tell us which one would you choose first, and so yeah, the golf ball I think would be something like chocolate. So
So which one? I would come for the little square like this, probably.
okay, that's the pistachio one.
Yeah.
Go.
And you?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
The moment has come.
The moment. Okay, bye.